No one will save you. Become the man they can't touch. This is the truth you weren't ready to face. They didn't raise you to be strong. They raised you to be manageable, to explain everything, to apologize before you act, to seek approval before you move. They called it kindness, but it was a leash. They trained you like a dog who waits for a command before crossing the street. And you believed it. You followed the rules. You shared your feelings. You spoke your truth. And they used it against you. They don't respect your openness. They use it to map your weaknesses. They don't reward vulnerability. They see it as a gap they can exploit. You thought being emotional made you real, but it made you predictable. And predictable men are easy to break. They taught you to express, but never how to control. They taught you to be sensitive, but never how to set boundaries. And here's what no one told you. Control isn't cruelty. Boundaries aren't selfish. Silence isn't weakness. But the world inverted the script. They sold you a lie. That if you stay soft, life will reward you. That if you're good enough, patient enough, open enough, someone will come rescue you. Let me break that illusion now. No one is coming. Not the perfect lover, not the wise mentor, not the friend who finally understands, not your family, not society. This isn't a community. It's a competition. And you've been walking into war dressed like a poet. You've handed your enemies your emotional blueprint and expected mercy. But mercy is not a language the powerful speak. Respect is not earned through transparency. It's earned through control. You've been waiting to be chosen. You've been hoping someone would crown you. But kings are not crowned by approval. They rise by strategy, by pressure, by design. You think you're too emotional? You're not. You're just untrained. You were never taught to wield emotion like a weapon. You were taught to bleed with it, to apologize for it. But power doesn't flow from being seen. It flows from being unreadable, unpredictable, untouchable. You've been given a code that keeps you small. Break it. You've been acting from programming that rewards compliance. Delete it. Because no man ascends with his hands still tied to the rules built to keep him safe and silent. It's not your kindness that's failing you. It's your need to be accepted. It's your fear of being misunderstood. And that fear is the exact leverage they use to control you. Let it go. Start now. You don't need more love. You don't need more praise. You need more control. You've been conditioned to think healing means expressing, opening up, letting it out. No. That's what keeps you exposed. That's what keeps you weak. Healing begins when you stop needing to be understood. When you stop begging to be seen. When you stop explaining yourself to people who gain power every time you speak. You think you're being authentic. You think you're being brave. But real bravery is the man who stays silent when silence is the edge. You must shift from soft to sharp, from available to calculated, from expressive to unreadable. This isn't about becoming cold, it's about becoming clear. Clear on who you are. Clear on what you allow. Clear on what no longer enters your world. No more justifying, no more asking for space. You take it. You claim it. Because your presence is no longer something to offer. It's something others earn. Start filtering everything. Every word you say. Every place you go. Every person you give access to. Stop acting like everyone deserves your time. They don't. You don't need balance. You need transformation. Radical, ruthless, unapologetic transformation. The old version of you? He dies here. He was kind, available, always explaining, always waiting. Let him go. Mourn him if you need to. But don't revive him. From now on, your kindness is optional. Your silence is strategy. Your presence is earned. You are no longer reacting. You are directing. You don't chase anymore. You select. You don't explain. You decide. You don't open up. You observe. You are the man who listens more than he speaks, moves less than he watches, smiles less than he calculates. You are no longer the one who waits. You are the one who builds. And what you build now must be sacred. A system, a code, a discipline that guides every move. Not emotion, not approval, not doubt. You are becoming the kind of man they can't reach. Not because you disappeared, but because you rose above them. Let them call you distant. Let them call you different. Let them misunderstand you. Good. Confusion is your camouflage. The moment they can't read you, they can't use you. From this moment forward, you are no longer the man they once knew. The version of you who sought peace at the cost of power is gone. He bled. He bent. He explained. He hoped. Now, he is dust. You rise as a different kind of man, a man who is not fueled by acceptance, but by precision, by stillness, by command. You don't respond to chaos. You let it unfold. You don't chase approval. You watch who demands it. You are the man who sees in patterns, not promises, in moves, not moods, in tension, not talk. You walk into rooms like a loaded question. They don't know how to read you. Good. That means you're winning. They feel your presence before you speak. They hesitate before they touch your boundaries. Because now, those boundaries are not suggestions. They are law, calm, clear, unmovable. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be respected, not for volume, but for your void, the silence you hold like a weapon behind your teeth. Your time is no longer free. Your emotions are no longer donations. Your energy is no longer for those who drain. You invest only where there is return, and when there isn't, you walk away without apology. You are not heartless. You are exact. You are not cold. You are contained. You do not share your fire. You wield it. Let them say you've changed. You have. You had to. The old you was dying in plain sight, dying for approval, dying to be seen. Now you live for command. You don't shout anymore. You don't ask. You don't explain. You move. You calculate. You dominate quietly. This isn't a phase. This is your creed. This is the code you live by. I don't beg. I don't chase. I don't explain. I build. I observe. I lead. My silence is not weakness. It is warning. My stillness is not fear. It is formation. I am not here to be known. I am here to be felt. I am not waiting. I am rising. This is who you are now. Say it now. Say it like you mean it. This version of me, the one who doubted, waited, hoped, is dead. My past self is ash. I don't need validation. I enforce value. I don't beg for peace. I build discipline. I don't ask to be seen. I become the reason the room stops moving. From now on, I control the terms. My reactions, my energy, my presence, all calculated, all earned, all mine. This is not motivation. This is your new structure. This is the frame that replaces the old programming. No more guessing who you are. No more searching for proof. You are not here to be forgiven. You are here to be unforgettable. You are not here to be understood. You are here to be undeniable. The world will keep testing you. Let it. You are done reacting. You are done softening yourself just to be accepted by those who fear your power. Let them be confused. Let them assume. You do not explain anymore. You are the man who moves in silence, who speaks only to shift gravity, who calculates without showing his hand. You are not seeking comfort. You are constructing dominion. Remember this. You were not born to be tolerated. You were born to command, not with noise, not with force, but with presence, with restraint, with discipline so sharp it slices through manipulation before it begins. They told you to be kind. You've been kind long enough. Now be clear, be still, be sharp, be sovereign. This world bends for the man who masters himself. And today, that man is you.